Hello my beautiful hammerheads and welcome back to another video. Am I a Dark Angel player now? Because I really want to build and paint Dark Angels. Right now I'm listening to the audiobook version of Lion, Son of the Forest. I started yesterday and I just finished part 2 of 3 of the book, and it's amazing. It is such a good book. This isn't going to be a review, by the way. The review will come in a separate thing. I'm just in a loss for words. Mike Brooks gave us something beautiful there. But what I want to talk about is this. We have the roadmap. We already know that Codex Space Marine comes with the Jump Pack Captain, Jump Pack Assault Intercessors, or whatever their name is, and maybe something else smallish. I don't know, I forgot because I'm just so excited with this. We also already know that Mechanicus is getting some new units. What I also forgot, Necrons are getting another glow up. There are no informations out there, it just makes sense. We will talk about this in a moment, but here, Dark Angels. I want to talk about the Dark Angels here. Oh, this is so good. As I've said, I don't want to send rumors out there into the warp. I just want to talk about my hopes and dreams and things that are totally possible. Over all these years, I kinda know how Games Workshop operates now, and it's just a matter of time. But let us talk about the Necrons first. Okay, as you can see, we have here the Locusta. Oh no, this is the German name again. Oh, I'm sorry. The Locust Destroyer. This is the one with the old plastic green rods. Forget it, in a couple of months this one is gone. If you want it right now, buy it. Almost your last chance to get a Locust Destroyer. So these are getting new models. Then of course we have some character models here. Where are they? Yeah, well, first of all, the Catan, probably one of those will get a new model. I believe it's going to be the Deceiver. The Nightbringer is more popular, but the Deceiver would make more sense. And I will talk about this with the next one, if I can find him, because of these two. I already spoiled it, I'm sorry. But the book is old. It's for the Infinite and the Divine, the novel. We have Trezen the Infinite and Orican the Diviner. And the Deceiver is also a part of the story. So I believe, also Destructors are also parts of the story. And it would make sense to give those a glow up, but this is just my belief because everything else is basically new, or it looks fantastic. The only things that would make sense are all the Finecast models. And as I've said, the Locust Destroyer, because it's the only model left with the green plastic rods. And why does this one, the set with 3 models cost 45 euros, but the single one costs 22? Why? Oh, okay, I will not question this. Just buy the set of 3 and share it with a friend. I don't know. But we already know the contents of the new combat patrol for Necrons, as it is already in... it was somewhere... it was on the Warcom page. Let us go there. The combat patrol is also not available anymore. It's not here. Interesting. There were tomb blades in it, and damn, now the German name pollutes my mind. It's like the flare virus. I forgot what else is in there. I believe it was High Lord of the Necrons, 5 Immortals, or anything like that. And now we have this as the new Combat Patrol box. I love the contents of this box. It's really enjoyable. But yeah, okay. So Mechanicus isn't getting a new Combat Patrol box, but that's fine. They're just getting probably a new hero and maybe a unit, but I believe it's going to be just a hero. So, but now Dark Angels. These are the ones I want to talk about right now, because it's so simple. It is in plain sight what's going to be with the Dark Angels. Just start with this one. We are already seeing it. We already have Outriders. We have the ATV. We have the new Land Speeders, the Thunderstrike, the Stormstrike, or whatever their names is. We're probably just going to get a box with upgrade kits, or we could just use, you know, the Ravenwing upgrade kit. Would be too easy. But I guess that's not going to be it. If this is going to be, there are 2 options here right now. First of all, yes, let us... I'm just so excited to talk about this. I'm sorry. Let us just talk about the 2 options, and then I will tell you why this is my reasoning. The first thing is, where is he? Ah, there he is. Samael of the Ravenwing, with the new shiny Belisarius Call toys, and the Custodes out there with their jet bikes. This is the opportunity to primarchify Samael and get a new model for him, because as amazing as this one is, we need a new one. Or rather, if you want a primarchified one, you have to kit bash one, but we need a new one. The more realistic version is now. Now it gets to the juicy part. We have new shiny plastic Terminators in the Leviathan box. Every other Terminator is now meh. They're still cool. I'm not arguing the coolness of the models. The new ones are just better because of the manufacturing process, the mold lines, how to assemble them, and so on and so on. But we're missing, first of all, weapon options. We're missing the close combat version. This is the opportunity to get new Deathwing Terminators, to get a new Belial. That would be so good. And this also could be then the opportunity with the Dark Angel, not the Dark Angels, with the Blood Angels Codex to bring us new Blood Angel Terminators and so on. I want him so damn much. I'm probably going to paint some Dark Angels because I love his novel so damn much. I love Lionel Johnson's character so much. You don't know how much I love him right now. Gilliman is still my favorite brother, but I don't know what to say. Okay, the reasoning here is rather simple. This is spoilers for the novel, or for 2/3 of the novel. The Lion, Son of the Forest, of course. And I guess it's not spoilers anymore, as the novel is out there in the universe right now. And, well, Lionel Johnson is gathering up the fallen, or rather the uncorrupted fallen, and are bringing them back. And this was something that really, really irked me with the Dark Angel storyline. It was somehow cool that they have this dark side to them, that they're hunting their traitor brothers, those who betrayed the lion, and so on. But over the years, we had in the Horus Heresy all those misunderstandings, and it never made sense that no one was talking about it. It made sense that they are not believing each other and so on, but this is the main reason, one of the main reasons why I love the Return of the Primarchs, as it brings up new points of discussion. They bring in introspection. I'm already talking about things I want to talk about in my Black Library review. And it kind of makes me mad, but I want to talk about it. So, to homogenize the Dark Angels Legion back again is something I really, really craved for. I love every legion of the Loyalists. And to bring them all back together, to give them something to, well, mix the best parts of the Horus Heresy storyline with the 40k storyline. My favorite example is Brother Gilliman with the Ultramarines. Not only does he bring back, well, the whole structuring of the legions, that he says, I was wrong, introspection, and there are so many other things, like the degradation and the not really deifying of Gilliman during his stasis, but the worship they had for him. Because in the Heresy, the Ultramarines were theoretical, practical, and so on, and Ian Thiel was the first Ultramarine to, well, not the first one to bring shame upon himself with the red helmet, but the first one to think outside the box. He was one of the prime examples on how to be an Ultramarine. He just got the red helmet, so the shame helmet, because he was proposing tactics on how to fight other Astartes, which ultimately came to be. Yes, it's not a secret. But he wasn't the only one, as every Ultramarine was taught to think outside the box. Observe, adapt, surpass yourself, and conquer the enemy. Or anything. It might also be logistics. Whatever, just better yourself. And over 10,000 years, this degraded to worship the Primarch, worship the Codex Astartes, do not change the Codex Astartes. Follow it to the letter. That is also one of the things we have with Captain Titus in Space Marine 1 and Uriel Ventris in the Uriel Ventris saga. This is the reason why I love these three characters, by the way. Because Ian Thiel did something, proposed something horrendous in a time in which it was not really feasible for everyone to think about Astartes, fighting Astartes, and the other two are going back to the thought process of 30k. I love this so much. And to bring this back into the Ultramarines and every successor chapter is Gilliman in 40k. Now with Lionel Johnson coming back, we have so many good things in the future for the Dark Angels. This is going to be awesome! I don't know, I'm just rambling. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not, because I love this so much. I'm going to order a Lionel Johnson right now. There is a German shop who still has one. And a Minka Lesk with it, because I really, really need her. I will play Dark Angels now. I never thought about this. But with the change of also the memes, I talked so many times about the meme culture in our community, that they are diluting the truth in the lore, and newcomers don't know what's real, what's not, and even those who are a little bit longer in the hobby don't know what's real anymore, because it just gets so flooded with misinformation. And the Dark Angels with, haha, you're all Chaos players. Every legion had traitors in them. Everyone. Every Chaos Legion had loyalists in them. This was nothing black and white. This was not Star Wars Episode 4 to 6, in which everything was clear. There were the Jedi and the Sith. No. But now with the line coming back and bringing the Fallen back as the Redeemed, or maybe they will change the name in part 3 of the book, I don't know. As of right now, the Lion just has his sword fealty and his pistol. I forgot the name of the weapon. It doesn't matter right now. He still lacks the shield of the Emperor. I'm so excited for this. But to bring them back, this gives us so many good narrative opportunities for the future of the Dark Angels and the Imperium in itself. I'm just excited. I will end this right here, or I will talk your ear off until your ears start to bleed and you will fall from your chair or drive into a wall because you're listening to it while driving somehow. Because tomorrow we're going to talk about the book. But what are your thoughts on all of this? Please, please, please tell me. I need to know. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. If you want to support the channel and you don't know what to say, just write Dark Angels in the comments. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!